Have you ever noticed that when you truly, with your whole body, commit to a decision, the world bends around you to make that happen? I've had countless examples of this. One such is this residency. There's a motorcycle. Are you done, sir? I literally was like, I would like to stay in West Africa for a couple of months, make it happen, divine team. And probably a week or two later, I saw an ad for this residency, so. But what does it look like to wholly commit to something? Because for me, I don't believe that we have to eliminate doubt and fear in order to commit to something. I don't believe that faith equals complete certainty. Word to that Pope movie from a few years ago. Faith is a dynamic, living entity that's going to ebb and flow. I think that's part of the fun of it. It's basically a roller coaster. For me, certainty is not what I'm looking for when it comes to commitment. Instead, coherence is a more spacious and sustainable way to get what you want. For real. For me, coherence is a clear-eyed understanding and acceptance, keyword, of what you want, what's required to get what you want, and who or what you have to embody through that process. What is most valuable to me about coherence is that it creates or allows the space to grieve, to rebel, to judge your experiences, to doubt, without necessarily giving up on what you actually desire. Just a reminder that on the 18th of January in 2026, I will be hosting an event where we are going to cover this exact thing. We're going to talk about energetic hygiene, how to map your internal coherence so you know what it looks like and feels like for you. And you're going to leave with a set of practices that help you continuously direct your energy and your discipline towards the experiences, the reality that you desire. So definitely check out the link below, either in the description box or a pinned comment, and I hope to see you there. Where I think a lot of pop manifestation goes wrong is that it basically requires you to completely cut off parts of yourself, whatever part of you has resistance, whatever part of you might be nervous or afraid of what you are calling in. It feels like it's built on just suppressing the full range of emotions that come with transformation. You think you're gonna change your whole life and not feel, a little bit of fear or occasional doubt or like you're an insane person sometimes? It's not sustainable to suppress your emotions, to suppress yourselves, to quiet the parts of you that need more attention or that have resistance to whatever it is that you're moving towards. You need yourselves to be in agreement, to get on board with where you're going. Now, is the part of you that is resistant to what you want allowed to drive the car? No. Absolutely not. But it's definitely allowed in the car, it's allowed in the space, it's allowed to exist. And I think that with coherence, I frame it more often as continuous conversations with and within myself to help get everybody in agreement. And agreement is not 100% zero resistance. It's not certainty, as I said, but it is just an understanding of this is where we're going. And you can tell me what you need to get there, part of me that is resisting. You can tell me what would make you feel more comfortable, but ultimately, this is where we're going. By acknowledging the parts of yourself that are resistant, nervous, or afraid, that do not want to change, that need to grieve, that is going to create a more sustainable system for you to continuously move towards this new goal or new identity. Throughout 2025, I've been doing energetic experiments, and I'm gonna do a whole large video on how this year has gone and what I learned probably next week. But one in particular that has had a big impact on me is for a month, I was not allowed to say, I don't know. The idea was that I'm not allowed to perpetuate the idea that I don't know the next step or I don't know what I want. I do, There's just some kind of resistance or fear that is stopping me from taking that next step or admitting what it is that I would like to do. Going through that experiment was really challenging, but it also helped to illuminate to me what resistance feels like in my body and how I can move through it. Because again, when I wasn't allowed to say I don't know, I then had to fess up basically to what I wanted or what I was unwilling to do. And when I was able to admit and acknowledge those things, I didn't necessarily have to change them right away. I didn't have to force myself to pretend to be okay with something that I wasn't okay with. And that's what I like about coherence. It allows you to move at your own pace, to basically like slow drip, slow release honesty into your system about what you are and are not ready to commit to. We are literally wired to feel loss more deeply than we feel winning or gaining something. So it makes sense that grieving, for example, what you're going to lose, even if you don't want it anymore, needs its own time, needs its own space to manifest. All of this is to say, when you are willing to look at and hold space for your needs, you make it a lot easier and you help the path clear for you to commit to where you're going and ultimately get there. So if you're interested in mapping your coherence, in learning what those conversations look and sound like for you, also in learning how to just hold those conversations, hold space for those conversations within yourself, definitely join my event, my energetic hygiene event on the 18th of January in 2026. Again, it is linked in the description and in a pinned comment. It's going to be highly interactive. There's going to be breakout rooms. There's going to be case studies with the people who are able to join live. I'm really excited about this. I can't say it enough. Thank you for watching. Definitely be sure to join the workshop. There's also a recording if you can't make it live. I think that's everything.